our Jewish cycles of time right now. We're in this holiday of Sukkot. Maybe you saw the sukkah outside. It's an interesting thing. The reason we build this temporary dwelling, this sukkah, is that we are remembering that time when we were lost in the wilderness. We had just left Egypt, left slavery under Pharaoh, and now we're wandering. We're neither where we used to be, but we also haven't arrived yet. We haven't gotten to the land of Israel, to the promised land yet. We are on the journey right now, and so we build these sukkot, these temporary dwellings, to hold that moment of being on the journey, of being in the midst of the wandering. It could be kind of a dislocating thing to think about, that we're neither here nor there. We are on the way, but we haven't arrived. We're not where we used to be. We're en route, as it were. So what's interesting to me, I think, is to hold that first blessing that you actually say when you enter into a sukkah. It's traditional, the first thing you would say is the Shechianu, this blessing for firsts, for that first time you enter it. But the next blessing you say, and the first blessing on subsequent days would be Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu le'shev b'sukkah. That preamble blessing, I'm sure those of you who are familiar with Jewish prayer are familiar with, that we are commanded by God to do some kind of a mitzvah, and the mitzvah is here to sit in the sukkah. It's kind of a bizarre mitzvah. Most mitzvot that we have, most good deeds, the things that we're commanded to do, involve some kind of action, whether it's lighting Shabbat candles or helping other people, taking care of those in our community. It's prayer. But here there's a mitzvah for just sitting. Seems kind of mundane, actually. But I think there's something really pretty in this idea that you can be on the journey, you can be on the path, and you do so with the people around you, with your community, with your family, your friends. You're supposed to go eat in the sukkah. You're supposed to celebrate in it. This idea that we're not alone on the journey. We're with the people who are wandering with us. These are the people who carry us in our journeys, so to speak. It's the message we have of God, this idea of that the journey is holy. It's not just the mundane, but that if we can actually center ourselves, if we can actually focus on this moment, that there's holiness to be found. Simply in sitting down and having a seat and dwelling with the people in our lives, our families, our community, and those who we love who are part of the journeys. And to me, I think that makes the wandering and the journey a little bit less scary, to be on it with other people. And so I think that's a beautiful message that we have from Sukkot, that we're supposed to look around, we're supposed to find that calm and that tranquility, and we're supposed to be connected with the people that we love in our lives. Just a few words of Sukkot. Baruch Tiyeh.